So I'm take a look back at Clemson versus Oklahoma in 1989. Um, Citrus Bowl. Um, this was the first time that an ACC school beat Oklahoma in a game. The game ended up 13-6. Some of the famous players for Clemson, Terry Allen, who had like 4, 5 good years with Minnesota Vikings. He was also freshman of the year when he was at Clemson. I don't know if it was all ACC at any time, but I'm sure he was. 'Cause I think he went in the ninth round. Darnell Wolford um, played DB for Clemson at that time. If you look at this game here, he was mainly playing like a strong safety, free safety role, but known for being a great defensive back, cornerback. He was the second best DB behind Deion Sanders at that time. Um, Donald Williams, quarterback. At one point, he was all-time winningest quarterback in Clemson history. At I think he won like 32 games at that time. Levon Kirkland, I think, was either a freshman or sophomore. So with Chester McLaughlin, so that showed you what type of defense they had at that time at Clemson. Clemson was very good this year. They started off the season number 3 in the nation. This is the year that Florida State beat them with the Fumblerooski, 24-21. Deion Sanders punt return for a touchdown. That's the only reason why Florida State won that game. You also got to look at they lost to NC State that year, 10-3. I think that game was in a Monsoon. So Clemson only lost 2 games that year. One was Florida State, who beat the eventual national championships. Think they beat Miami 31-0 that year, or something like that. I'm not sure, but I know they were really good that year. But this game was 13-6. Kevin Hollingworth was in this game. He was the first true freshman to win a quarterback until Trevor Lawrence did it a few years ago, 2 years ago. Who else did you have in this game? From the Oklahoma side, that was only one. The game was Barry Switzer last game. Clemson and Oklahoma series a lot of ties in the 80s. Both of them were known for cheating. Clemson alone paying players to come to Clemson. That's what got Danny Ford out of there. Barry Switzer with the steroids and paying players. We all know what was going on. They did it for the win and basically help the players out. A lot of these players came from poor neighborhoods and stuff, poor families. So they did what they had to do. But for the most part, so they had a lot of ties. Both of them won national championships. This started a dark era for Oklahoma going into the 90s. I think they were like 61-50 in the 90s. They only went to 2 bowls in the 90s. So they fell on hard times. Clemson didn't fall on that much of a hard time. I think they were good for like the next 2 or 3 years with Ken Hatfield after Danny Ford left. 89 Clemson was okay, and 90 Clemson was good too. So they didn't fall on that many hard times like Oklahoma did. It wasn't as gradual, as quick as Oklahoma did, but both programs didn't live up to what they did in the 80s like they did in the 90s. So the game was very physical, very fast. Oklahoma controlled the game for most of it with their punting, running a wishbone. A lot of turnovers in this game. Um, Clemson had a good reverse that took it down to the 1 yard line, and that's how they got their only touchdown of the game. So, like I said, the game ended up 13-6, but it was significant for so many other reasons about going on probation and Clemson and Oklahoma both winning national championships. They dominated. Clemson was probably one of the top 10 winningest programs in the 80s. That's why I hate when people say, oh, Clemson just started winning. When I was a kid, Clemson was winning in the 80s. 90s, not so much. So it was kind of hard after 92 when Clemson went on that slump until Boughton got there, and then he started doing what he doing now. He got Dabo, who Boughton brought in to keep on going. So if you look at it, that started the era of a downfall of two great programs in the 80s. Both of them barred for cheating. Both of them won national championships. Both of them had, I'm not going to say innovative head coaches, but Danny Ford and Barry Switzer were very good head coaches. But all right, enjoy the video. I hope you take a look at Oklahoma and Clemson 1989 Citrus Bowl. Oklahoma was 8-2 that year too. They lost to Nebraska and Southern Cal, who was number 5 in the nation that year. So I think Junior Seau was on that team. Y'all have a great day.